You could say I've been a bandy since middle school, first in drum and bugle corps, and then in high school, jazz band, symphonic band, and pep band. That experience led me to UCLA, where I had the privilege of playing on one of the nation's great Division I music programs and being part of a defending national championship drumline. That program was riddled with California musical all-stars and drum corps legends from the era. I had the honor of performing at the 1989 Cotton Bowl, which was one of some 15 nationally televised performances, numerous statewide performances, and some 20 performances in the Rose Bowl to crowds of up to 100,000. These experiences segued into an early career in the musical instruments industry, where I had the privilege of meeting and befriending many of my musical heroes. I would also pursue my own musical career and got to play and record with many great artists. During this time, I would also manage one of the highest volume music stores in the country and ended up becoming one of the most prolific drum salesmen in the company's history. I would eventually leave there to help a friend expand his own retail enterprise. It was during this time that I would meet the man who would become my professional mentor and launch my career in music education. At his side, we would build San Francisco's premier music program and one of the elite programs in Northern California. These bands competed, paraded, and performed in the state's biggest festivals and parades for years, including 2 trips to the World Series parade. They were the only students in San Francisco permitted to march in the parades. I would eventually leave Reardon to build my own musical program, starting from scratch at one of the most highly regarded schools in the nation. The results were nothing short of spectacular. I began with 12 students, and in 2 years had over 60 in a robust program in a school of only 600 students. 10% were in the music program, which is twice the national average, including a robust jazz band program that exploded onto the scene, went to the state's biggest jazz festival, and earned unanimous excellent ratings in their first time out. The symphonic band would go to festival in its second year and would do so for the next 4 years. The drumline program would become one of the most popular, but there were several other ensembles and clubs which offered a rich diversity to the program. In 2014, we would host the Bay Area Catholic Schools Concert, which brought together some 450 students from 9 schools for a wonderful evening of music. We would participate in this festival for the next 5 years. In 2016, I would teach my concert students to march and would take them in the spring to the Hawaii International Music Festival, where we would experience one of our finest musical hours. In 2016, I moved to Miami to be closer to my aging parents and got a job at a school that had never had a music program. Interestingly enough, they had a drum line, although the equipment was worn out. My first order of business was initiating a drum restoration project, which got all the students involved in learning how to take care of and restore the drums. It was a big success. I would design a new band room and build a piano lab where I taught multiple piano courses for the next 3 years. However, my greatest accomplishment here was constructing a 45-student full-size orchestra, a vibrant strings program, a vibrant drumline program, all made up of students who had never played or performed before. These ensemble groups would be seen by thousands as they performed for different community festivals, events, school performances, and wonderful service learning opportunities like Relay for Life. These kids would give the school its first concert seasons, its first holiday concerts, its first spring concerts, and the largest crowds ever assembled at the school. To say that our parents and families were delighted would be an understatement. You know, it's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of work that goes into building a program, from marketing and recruitment, concerts, camps, but in the end, it's so incredibly worth it. and the love that you get back from your students is priceless. Furthermore, the personal growth and camaraderie created is truly unlike any other high school experience.